Sup goats, it's JOAT and welcome back to a new video. This is Best Dubstep of June 2022. For those who don't know what this video series is all about, I round up 10 of my favorite dubstep songs of the past month. Following that, I also hit y'all with a remix of the month that does not have to be dubstep. I tend to switch it up from time to time. And last but not least, an idea of the month as well. So 12 unique songs that I put on show, but without further ado, let's get into this video, starting with this new song by Oolacile. Bro, this was one of the first Oola IDs to be previewed under the Halcyon label. I remember it being on that OG ass showcase mix that Halcyon uploaded to their SoundCloud damn near 2 years ago. And it's finally dropped, and it's sounding as fresh as ever. Brilliant synths, great melodicity, just future rhythm at its finest. The OG future rhythm pioneer, just putting forth what he does very well. The vibes to this tune sounds like you're just ascending, reaching for the heavens. I love it. It's so bright. That part right there. This part. I love how messy this melody is, bro. It's just disorganized creativity. I love this part. Next up here, we got something entirely different, a weighty, sludgy tune from Prosecute, whose music I'm not familiar with. Listen to maybe a handful of their songs, but this one is hard. This one is very hard. Has that distorted, almost clipping effect to it. The rides are full, the sound design is fuller. Like I said, this tune is very weighty, very heavy. Sounds just fill out the mix, no breathing room for anything else. And yeah, this is just a song of the heavy rhythm brand, and a pretty good one at that. I'm fucking with this one. This triplet delivery. But the switch though. It's so messy at this point. I don't know what's going on. I still fuck with it though. Yeah, Disinity's back for the next Best Dubstep of video with another tune that in my opinion does top Abandon. This is the marching band, and I feel like the greatest part about this song is its grand, huge, imposing fake out. Typical metallic, tear out, death step, machine gun delivery in the front, but then you have these brasses just going off in the back, these horns, and it just sounds, it's fucking amazing. And this second drop features some of the cleanest, chunkiest, most satisfying machine guns I've heard all year too. So when it comes to tear out death step leaning songs, this is definitely a highlight for me now of this year. And like I said, it does top Abandon. Shout out to Disinety. Oh, run it back. Oh, that's so good. Oh, those machine guns, bro. The Reese. This song is so boisterous. Had to get Bob back on the channel after so long. Like, I enjoy a lot of his music, but I feel like his future rhythm, it just does something different with me. And this tune is not an exception. Compared to his other melodic shit, it's much more up-tempo, faster pace. It's kind of swift in a way, but melodically very beautiful. As always from Bob, we get some stellar melodicity, classical symphonic piece in the intro, which is why I assume this is not on Spotify, because it does sound interpolated from some older classical piece. Yeah, this one's gorgeous. I don't have anything else to say about it. Bah, lost again. I'll let a little bit of this play out. And then it just gets cuter. Sound design is so interesting. Metallic tail. And this part. Now, usually I am not a very big Britten person at all. Most of y'all should know this, but every so often a headbang anthem sounding like it's being ripped straight from a Lost Lands or Bass Canyon set. Sometimes they do pique my interest, and sometimes I do enjoy those kinds of songs, especially if they have heavier tear out influence, especially nowadays, where the tear out formula is taking the dubstep mainstream by storm. But yeah, this tune right here, GUERRO, never heard of, bro? It's a straightforward dubstep headbanger song, I can't lie, but I do like it a lot. I mean, it is heavy, it's growly. The tear out influence comes in the second drop, machine gun delivery. Yeah, it's not very much to pick apart, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's objectively mediocre or that it's substanceless. Just the punch is there, the impact is there, and yeah, I mean, I'm a sucker for that when it comes to dubs, so here we go. The snare is clean as fuck too, I love the punch to it. Dissonance sustain is cool. I've been wanting to cover an Oski song on this channel. I remember him dropping a great Disciple Roundtable EP in like 2019. Tynan was on one of the tunes. Most of you should know which EP I'm talking about, but bro recently released an AB, and I guess this tune here, you could consider it to be neuro too, but there was a point in time where this exact style could be classified as drumstep too, which is a subgenre of dubstep, so fuck it, I wanted to put it in here. Yeah, the Reeses are crispy, crunchy, gritty. I love the elastic sounding rubbery synths in the second drop, and it's a tune all about movement, really. Those neuro basses, sick. The little choir in the back. It's groovy as fuck. This definitely sounds more Oski-esque. Y'all know when Automhate really goes in the mechanical, robo, chunky rhythm direction, I'm instantly hooked. This song, just shy of 2 minutes, really brief tune, for dubstep standards at least. Yeah, it just hits you with one synth after the other of that brand of robotic, mechanical sounding rhythm. And this is probably a vile ID before it landed on his main alias too, but yeah, I'm fucking with this one a lot. And the snare is clean as fuck too. The snare has some weight behind it. The way it like goes up slightly in timbre. Whew. Yeah, man, I had to go for this track off the new Tryple EP. For those that are surprised that it isn't Limbo or Fragile, both of those songs aren't entirely dubstep and they weren't labeled as such on SoundCloud, so I went for this one, which I still enjoy a lot. Let's be real here. With its 2000s pop rap sounding melodicity and crazy sound design textures as well, and side trance switch up too, that took so many people by storm. Yeah, it's a sweet symphony of electronically produced sounds here, swirling mystically around you, and it just takes you in. You hear some of those side trance basses in this drop. I'm just now realizing those pinprick basses. I forgot how good this was. The homie Secrecy dropping a 21st birthday freebie right here, and I'm very glad to say that I thoroughly enjoyed it. With its roaring front basses and beautiful background melodic touches, loving the movement to this one, as well as its ethereal intro with those highly manipulated, pitchy vocals. Yeah, man, this is a beast of a tune, and to be honest, probably my favorite Secrecy tune so far. So shout out, bro. And these growl fills are thick. And to round out the 10 full dubstep tracks I wanted to feature last month, got this tune right here from Retvrn, also a supporter of the channel. Shout out to bro, with this eerie, new rhythmy kind of song. Has a really precise, almost careful flow to it. And yeah, I love the wispy, almost hollow sound design here. Tonal at points too. It is kind of creepy, I won't hold you. And this starts like reverberating and echoing around, like bleeding into itself in the second drop. This is a really interesting listen. And I love to see rhythm go this creative too. Thinking outside the box, just taking such weird detours. Listen to this shit. And the tension too. Alright, y'all, to end out this video, let's move to first the remix of the month, and I decided to go for ALEPH'S Archangel remix of STORMZY's WILEY flow. This is my fault. This is a garage tune, and it's a remix, a STORMZY song, WILEY flow, obviously. And I fuck with this one. And it also sort of takes the groove of Archangel by Burial. Y'all should have heard of that song by now and the album it's on. Don't chat about numbers. None of my youngest, like grunges, 10s and 20s and 100s, 10s and 20s and thousands. Shouting, soon go back to the mountain. And to end out this video, the ID of the month. And I decided to go for this MARAUDA ID right here. The HUSK VIP edit. The rhythmy one, the heavy distorted rhythmy one. I'm pretty sure he previewed this before June, but I don't give a fuck because everybody was posting it to SoundCloud as an unreleased ID in the month of June. And I love this track, bro. This is one of his, this might just be his thickest tune this year. One more time, come on now. One more time. I'm gonna put my mic down this time so y'all can hear the bass. It's been your boy JOAT. Thank you all for watching. Check out the SoundCloud playlist in the description for these songs. Support the producers. Make sure to follow my socials if you enjoy the vid. Join my Twitter. Follow my Twitter. Join my Discord as well as everything else for news and updates on the channel. And I'll see you on the next vid.